Well, we're just about to board here, so we're going to be leaving Portland.
Yeah, light up is moving.
Okay. Walking down to the train here. They're just going to be boarding us in just a few moments. And it's about a 3.5 hour train ride to Seattle from Portland, Oregon. Well, we're on our way.
Yeah, we're sitting backwards.
We're sitting backwards because it's a full train. Yeah, it's a full train there.
It's an older train.
It's an older train, but it's comfy.
That's the one I wish to be entered there. That's the better train. Oh.
No, we couldn't. That's the Cascades one also. This is the Cascades one too. But this is an older one. But we couldn't really pick which train to catch. So we're on our way. We just departing Union Station here in Portland, and I'll be scanning tickets on a smartphone or paper tickets.
I think our first stop is what, Vancouver, Washington.
That'll be the first stop. Yes.
Yeah.
We leave Portland. Back.
Not Vancouver, BC, Vancouver, Washington.
Vancouver, Washington. And yeah, it's not Vancouver, BC, it's Vancouver, Washington. Yeah. That'll be our final destination is Vancouver, BC.
But hopefully Richmond.
Hopefully Richmond, yes. And that'll be quite the adventure. But yeah, they'll be scanning tickets in the next little bit. They're making their way through the train. It's a full train. We just had to grab the seat that was available that we could find, and we're sitting, like Sonia said, we're sitting backwards. One of those backwards days.
Yeah.
Forward march. Oh, backwards
I don't know
march.
if this train has a snack bar for coffee.
Sonia wants coffee.
Well, you were up at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Actually, 4:45.
Actually, I was up at 4:30.
I woke up before the phone went off. Wake up call. Yeah, I was awake before it went off. Yeah. We're going to be approaching Vancouver, Washington in just a few moments here. Just crossing the bridge. Well, this ends our journey on the train. We're now arriving in Seattle on the Amtrak.
Made it on time too.
We made it on time. Actually, we're actually a few minutes ahead of time. Yeah, we actually are supposed to be arriving here at 11:45.
Oh, we just passed the Seattle Mariners stadium.
Yeah. It actually is 11:43. We're 2 minutes early.
I just wanted to leave.
Not bad. We were actually running 13 minutes behind schedule. So we're doing good.
Some buses over there.
Yep. And now and now we're got a 2 hour layover here for our next Thoroughway bus to go north into British Columbia. We're sitting at the Amtrak station in Seattle waiting for our bus. Leaves at
45 minutes to go.
45 minutes, yeah. And then they pre-board us a half hour beforehand. Yeah, and they'll hand out our customs and declaration form to fill out. Yeah. So I'm just sitting here killing some time. Got free Wi-Fi, so that kind of makes things a little bit more enjoyable.
I don't see a phone charger anymore.
No phone chargers. So
I hope the bus has one.
I don't know. So I have to be very selective of what I do on social media. Oh, we're on the Amtrak bus. leaving Seattle, and we're on our way. There's 2 buses that were leaving, and a whole bunch of us thought that we needed to be on the first bus and left before this one. This one goes to Richmond and then Vancouver. So we were lined up and to the one that was actually going to Vancouver, but nobody said anything to us. We're all standing there.
Yeah, you put your luggage on that
I
one.
put my luggage on that one, and then the bus driver says, if you're going to Richmond, you need to be on that bus. Huh? And that was the one that was actually was in front of the other guy. So the other one had to pull around and then took off, and the other one, oh jeez, what a mess. It's okay, a whole bunch of us did the same thing, so it all worked out good. So we filled out our declaration card. Bus is moving, trying to fill it out. It's all good. So now we're on our way. 2 hours from now, we'll be at the Canada border customs, and then we'll be on our way toward Richmond, and that's where we'll be getting off. And the reason why we want to get off from Richmond is because we can go from there up to Tawasin, and then from Tawasin over to Swartz Bay, and then the bus, and then out to downtown Victoria. So who knows what ferry we're going to catch? It depends on the volume of traffic. It's unpredictable, and how long we're going to be at customs for. So it's too many variables to really know at this time. But I will keep everybody updated on this segment because I know it's exciting. It's traveling with Brent and Sonjia here on our journey.
I want to check out Seattle next.
She wants to check out Seattle next on the next journey. So that will be on the list. There's a couple areas that we want to check out on the next journey. I think we might stop in Portland on the way back, another journey. Spend some time in Seattle and go
There's a lot more happening in Seattle than there is in Portland.
Yeah, and Portland's nice. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to say tell people don't go to Portland. I mean, no, it's great. Each city has its own character. But there's a little bit more activity going on in Seattle. The problem is Seattle's a little bit more expensive to stay. And that's what I've been hearing from a lot of people. So I guess you have to be selective of where you're staying. I guess if you stay for a couple of days in Seattle.
Well, if we have to stay out of Seattle to make it like what we did in Portland, we stayed. It was what?
It was a 20-minute drive, but by transit because of the max
40 minute.
Yeah, it's about 40.
Train to downtown.
40 minutes, 45 minutes. So yeah.
So if we can do that in Portland, we can do it here.
They can do that in Seattle. Stay on the outskirts of.
They have the same kind of train
Seattle.
system.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
It is pretty neat, actually. It gets you around from all points where you want to go. It's just navigating around and getting the Wi-Fi, and that's difficult to find in Seattle, I've noticed. Yeah.
Yes, it was Portland. They had a Wi-Fi issue there.
Yeah. So that's why you need a data plan. And unfortunately, our service provider that I deal with, Sonjia deals with the same service provider, paid for something that she couldn't use. It's fun times. We had a good time though. We did. People were very friendly in Portland.
Oh yeah, helpful too.
Very, very helpful. So we're approaching the U.S.-Canada border. Going to be here in just a few moments, so just to give you an update. I mean, we're in the U.S. We're going to be coming into the Canada border, but yeah, U.S.-Canada border, Canada border services. Yeah. Well, we are now in Canada. We've just left the border crossing like 1 minute ago. So we're now technically in Canada. It's all great. We're about half hour out of Richmond, an hour out of Vancouver. So we're gonna get dropped off in Richmond and then out to the Canada line. Depending on where they drop us off in Richmond. Maybe the Canada line, and if not, we'll figure it out. bus.
Vancouver then. I'm gonna just hop on the Canada line there.
Yeah. Either way, we have to jump on a bus, and then after that,
As long as we don't have to go to the terminal.
to be backtracking all the way down and back around again. So and we'll be heading out to the ferry terminal, out to Tsawwassen, and over to Victoria, to Swartz Bay. Wait for the
Hopefully
bus
no
there.
ferry cancellation.
Staff shortages. Update for ya. We are at Bridgeport Station in Richmond, waiting for the number 620 bus to take us out to Tsawwassen Ferry Terminal. We're aiming for the 7 o'clock ferry. We're at BC Ferries Terminal in Tsawwassen, waiting to board the 7 o'clock ferry down to Swartz Bay. We made it. We made it on actually in really good timing. Really.
Even though we had to walk a bit, but not complaining.
Saved us like an hour and a half. We would have had to backtrack all the way to Vancouver and then all the way back towards Richmond. So voyage, the petrol just dropped us off and saved us a lot of time. We had to wait for the bus at Bridgeport, but that's okay. Still going to make good timing. I just had visions that we would be having to catch like 9 o'clock ferry, but we're going to be getting back a lot sooner, so that's good. Really good.
Our walk-off passenger this evening will be walking off at the after end of deck 5 on the port or left-hand side. This is the opposite end of which we boarded. We kindly ask all walk-off passengers to proceed now to deck 5 so that everyone can go ahead and clean and sanitize the lounges where you've been sitting. Don't forget to take one last look around. Make sure you have all your personal belongings with you before departing the vessel. And on behalf of the captain and crew, I'd like to thank you all for traveling with BC Ferries.
We're just about at Swartz Bay Ferry Terminal. Oh, there we go. That's better. Check the other person in the video there. There. We're just about to dock in just a few minutes. Just pulling into the terminal sideways. And here, I'll just give you a quick little view here and you'll see what I'm saying. Here's the terminal. Yeah, so we're just coming in on an angle there. Yeah, there we are. Yeah. So it just comes in, on an angle. And there we are. Yeah. So we're just about to dock, and that was good sailing. Water was a little bit choppy, it looked like at first, but it wasn't that bad. It was just kind of bouncy a little bit, but had worse. Definitely a lot worse. Well, we got across on BC Ferries. We're now in Swartz Bay, and we're at Land's End Road.
Just made the bus.
Just made the bus.
There's a seat waiting.
Really had to move fast. Otherwise, this bus would have left without us.
Should have docked at the closer dock. Thank goodness.
Yeah. My gosh, we would have had to wait another hour for another bus. But we made this one. Yeah. Just past Land's End Road. I guess that's where the land ends. Well, the second to the last part of our journey.
One more bus after this.
One more bus, and then we'll be back.